This post is so misleading because Liverpool, in reality, if you really look through the context, through the lines, Liverpool have had the most lucky season ever. This is going to be literally the luckiest Premier League title to ever be won because they have no competition, and when the competition's there to face them, they're always injured. Against Real Madrid at home, they win convincingly. No Vinicius Jr., who was second in the Ballon d'Or race. Vinicius Jr. hurt for the game against Liverpool. Arsenal, no Odegaard, and not only that, Saliba and Gabriel off by halftime, and they end up having a back four of Calafiori, Timber, Ben White. It's like you're telling me that's fair. And then against Man City, oh yeah, let's record breaking. Nope, he's injured. Oh, against Newcastle, oh yeah, let's see Alexander Isak go against Virgil van. Oh, he's pulled a hammy. Ah. That's where we're at with Liverpool. They're gonna play teams without a healthy starting 11 like Arsenal. No Gabriel, no Saliba for 45 minutes, and then Odegaard off the pitch. A bunch of injuries. Everybody that faces Liverpool always injured. That's like when they're like, oh, they've only lost one game at home, lads. Maybe that was the only fit team that played them at home. It's absolutely insane. It's so bad that look at this. You may be saying, oh my God, 13-point difference here between Liverpool and Arsenal. 10 point. There's a game in hand for Arsenal, but oh, disgrace. Oh, Arsenal should be more competitive, lads. Look at this stat. Mo Salah, 52 goals and assists this season. Arsenal, 51. 51. Lads, that just shows the state that Arsenal's at. You might be saying, oh, that's because Arsenal's poor. That is because Arsenal are acting broke when they're really not. For one, how do you go into a transfer window in January, right? And only have two healthy attackers in Sterling and Trossard, right? And you see Havertz get injured and Gabriel Martinelli in Dubai. Apparently that Dubai trip last year made us wonder. This year it was an absolute destroying every one of our attackers, legs. And this time we're out there with Sterling and Trossard as our only attackers. We have a center defensive midfielder as our striker because of this Dubai trip that makes us do wonders, right? And not only that, our best attacker is a midfielder who's 17 years old that can't even change in the same locker room as these lads. How has Raheem Sterling, the great, who's won all these titles in England, get outplayed by a 17-year-old Ethan Nwaneri? That's disgraceful from the lad. I've never seen a free transfer, free loan, and the team that didn't pay any transfer fee for that player gets scammed, because every week that man gets a weekly wage is another day that we are reminded we're paying this guy to play against us every time he's on the pitch. I've never seen anyone lose the footballing ability like Raheem Sterling has this season. It's disgraceful. And not only that, Liverpool have seven attackers actually that would all start at Arsenal day one. Mo Salah, of course, sky's blue. Luis Diaz, sky's blue. Am I telling you something new? We're gonna see Diego Jota. He's starting at Arsenal. No questions asked today. Chiesa can't even get selected in the 18-man squad. He's getting selected. He's gonna start for Arsenal. Play every single minute. Curtis Jones just played at left wing against City. He's starting. Gakpo, oh yeah, he's playing. Darwin Nunez, who can't score a tap in. Oh yeah, he's playing all 90 minutes. They've got 7 better options than the 2 options we've got. What title race are you expecting from Arsenal? And this goes back to the Kroenkes for not going out and getting an attacker. They made one offer to Oli Watkins that they knew was going to get declined, and then a loan option for Sesko, who obviously is RB Leipzig's biggest, asset right now. And they said, your joke, a loan option to buy. Loan option to buy. Are you taking you might as well spit in their face and say we want them for 20 million. You would have had a better chance than a loan option to buy for their biggest asset. You might as well go to Barcelona and say, yo, can we get a loan option to buy for Lamine Yamal? What? What? Who said they made offers to make the fan base happy with no intention of buying a player. Instead, their only intention was, we're just going to put some news out there, confirmations that we made some offers that we knew we were going to get a no. Because you might as well go for Duran. Honestly, Duran you might as well go for Duran, who was 22 years old. He's been scoring nonstop off the bench, and he was going to Al Nassr. You might as well go for him, or you should have got Ollie Watkins before he went to Al Nassr, and he went towards the ending of the transfer window. It's kind of sad, and not even you couldn't go after players that were already falling out with their teams that you could have loaned in. You could have gone after anything, but you said no. You know what? We could win with this squad. We could win with Mikel Merino up top. He's the next Fellaini. Like, what is going on? Who is in charge of these footballing decisions that handed Liverpool the easiest, trophy ever? Because not only has Liverpool facing the only race is Arsenal. This is the worst Man City team we've seen under Pep Guardiola. This is the worst Pep Guardiola team we've ever seen, actually. Let me correct myself. Because they're already out of the champ. They haven't made the round of 16. Pep Guardiola's never been out of the round of 16 in the Champions League. And he's fighting in a top 4 race. A top 4 race. And then all the great attackers, right? They're saying, oh, we're scared of Van Dijk. We have the top 3 goal scorers here in the Premier League. One is on his team. At least he faces him in training. The other one injured when he played against him. And then the other one injured when he played against him too. So this Liverpool obviously is going to be a great achievement for Arne Slot and Mohamed Salah and the whole Liverpool squad when they win the Premier League. But in reality, it's so lucky. It's probably the luckiest one. And I actually don't mind Liverpool winning it as much as I would have if Man City won it again. Like, wow, we got a new team. I'm grateful for that. But it's just annoying that Arsenal have the best, you're going to hear me, the best defense in the Premier League and arguably in the world. And if you're going to call me a liar here, we wouldn't see Real Madrid eyeing Saliba. We wouldn't see other big teams eyeing Gabriel. We wouldn't see Timber at the level that he's at. Calafiori is a great player that was, linked to big teams. You got Miles Lewis Skelly, who's absolutely class for 18 years old. He's playing like he's 25. I understand he got a red card, but he's actually quite decent. And he's 18. Midfield, like from the mid, they have all the foundation, just nothing to show for up top. And everybody said the second Saka isn't playing, this team is going to fall attacking wise, and it's true. Every single match I've seen Arsenal play, the right side is fluid every single time. Saka, Odegaard, whoever's getting into play, Timber, Ben White, whoever's there playing right back, and then Saka and Odegaard on the right side. Fluid attacks, world-class attacks. And then you look at the other side, if it was Martinelli, Trossard, whoever you want to put up there, Sterling. It was never happening. There is never a fluid attack, and it was always a banter attack. And everybody knew, just stack up the side that Saka's playing, and if they're going to beat us, leave one-on-one Martinelli or Trossard. If they beat us, then they beat us, but do not let Saka beat you. And that's why we started struggling towards the end. There's no threat on the left side. That's why I said Arsenal should go out and get a left winger to kind of and we could kind of rock it with Havertz for the season. But you know what they did instead? They gave us Raheem Sterling on loan, a new defensive midfielder, Mikel Merino, who we put up top, and a left back. So Arsenal really shot themselves in the foot. Mohamed Salah, Arne Slot, Liverpool, you've absolutely gotten away with the Premier League. You could focus on the Champions League. You could start playing Chiesa. You could start selecting the squads because you've got the luckiest Premier League title of all time. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below if you have any thoughts on that take, because genuinely, I've never seen a luckier team have a 13-point lead on Raheem Sterling, whose football left them with 1 goal the whole season in a cup. Couldn't score his pity penalty, and a Trossard and a defensive midfielder up top. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.